Good evening. Good evening. We have ourselves here today a game against Akoy Satayo from the Philippines. And I'm going to play something I never play. I'm going to play something totally different. Never, not in the habit of playing F5, but I think I'm going to try experimenting with that in my repertoire against D4 as well as C4. I might bring this in. I have a feeling it could open up interesting angles for me in my game and suit my style of play, perhaps. Concepts are somewhat easy. It's kind of like the a c4 d4 opening with white, except it's not. So some interesting nuances would surely be at play. But yeah. So right at the bat, mm, it's quite clear that castling kingside has some element of risk. All his pieces are very well aligned to kind of slide in here. So we're gonna have to play this a bit carefully. We're gonna have to play this a bit carefully, and he's also ready to pounce when the time is right. Now he's played a move like e3, which is preparatory. He's preparing something like this, possibly, but can't quite play that yet. And this could play that. Castling definitely an option here, but bishop here also playable. Bishop here also playable. It kind of forces one of these, which is fair. We went with b3, and now we just have to have the answer for what we're going to do if this happens. If we don't have a good answer, can we still castle? Is it a good idea? I think it's not a good idea. I think we have to keep this knight at bay. So we'll invest a move. It's an investment. It's a prophylactic investment in a, just preventing his. Now he's trying to get wild. You see, we stopped one key idea, and now he's trying to flex on the other side of the board. This definitely the plan. What can he do to muscle this in? What can he do to try to muscle this in? I don't think he can do anything so easily. So we'll just castle. He's still muscling it in. Oh, shit. I forgot. He's got enough firepower. Okay, I thought I somehow had. I miscalculated. Big time. Okay, game has started to go a little bit too quick and a little bit slipping out of hand here. So we have to regather some concentration. Have to regather some concentration and see, okay, he's gone for a closed setup. Kind of like choking, trying to choke. He's trying to choke me. He's trying to choke me. I didn't like that. This is it just too easily pushed away? Alright, we play this move anyway. Now, we've got to plan the way we're going to maneuver the pieces. It's probably going to look something like this, right? So he does invest a move in f3, which is Okay, taking away my outpost, but it's also blocking his bishop and loosening the pressure over here. But he switched angles. He switched angles, and that's forcing us to react as well. So we're also kind of defending in a weird manner. I'm not going to let him control the open file unchallenged. Mm. Our pieces are not so mobile, and I suppose that's what he's counting on here as part of his big plan to win the game. But I think it's the type of advantage that can wither away relatively quickly, and it might not even be much to begin with. Thing is, I'm playing a bit slow, so I have to buckle up now a little bit, and I'm getting a little loose pieces around, floating around here. That's not a good thing either. But we'll get this bishop here, and that will finally bring him back in the game. We're managing some loose piece tension. This is a very awkward knight now. Is he going to go back here? No, he allows me to capture, which I will. And now we just have to keep it a little solid. Give a little patch of extra defense here. This knight is a nasty knight. We gotta go here. Okay, only 1 minute left versus 2 minutes. Gotta play fast. Gotta let him know that we know we gotta play fast. We just gotta trade down material here. Simplify the game a little bit. You have a small but compelling advantage. That's a good move. That's a good move from him. We're gonna have to not let him stay there. Oh, he could take it away with the knight. He does. So we're going to have to get the queen here and the knight here. We shouldn't capture here. That's the point. Capturing here allows him to get this passed pawn. Right now we're just handling the pressure. We're using this bishop to defend it all, and I believe he can. Oh, he went for a little trick there with a mate down here. He went for a trick there with a mate down here, but I'm totally messed up where I meant to move my knight. I meant to move him. I meant to move him here. Okay, can I do it now? I think I can. 30 seconds left versus 45. We're gonna go down to a time cruncher. I don't believe, but you're definitely getting a lot of compensation. So it's a completely even game, I would reckon, at this point. Maybe even slight edge for white. But it's a time blitz game, so it's just gonna come down to the cruncher-rooney. And we know what that means, don't we? We know what that means. Okay, let's get her. Oh, I blundered. Yeah, I mean, not classy or anything, but it is what it is. Let's see how the game went. Pretty bad game. Yeah, I've been off the boil lately, as you can see in my rating and many other ways, but it's still managing to find a way to win with shit play. If you want to learn how to win with shit play, come watch this channel. You'll learn all about it, right? Did I even play these moves? Is this wow? So this was a bad move. Very interesting to see. I was deliberating, and why is this bad? Oh right, wow. I didn't realize that this tactic was so powerfully on right here. You see? Bishop moves back, and then the bishop pawn comes in here to pin both these pieces. So interesting. Goes to show the importance of knowing your openings. And this is also a bad move here. Now I didn't castle because I was worried about knight g5, but computer's not even interested in playing that. Computer's not even interested in playing that. This move doesn't achieve much because it still allows him to execute that main plan. So that I want to analyze this. What do we do after this move? How do we punish it? Just simply bishop back to d7. And eventually king h1. Oh, sorry, no. Yeah, just ignoring it. That's the idea. Just ignoring it? I don't know. Anyway, the timing of all the moves was seemingly off. Both just played our mediocre game. And this was bad timing. But I felt fairly confident at this point that I have enough to win this game one way or another. If I don't win it on my position, I'll win it on the clock. The point is, I know I'm not losing because it's not so easy to crack. Now he does play the crackaroonie move, which we were thinking, is he going to play? Can he play it? Is it even possible to play it? And it is possible to play it. It's a brilliant move, but you have to have the right follow-up, which would be something like this. I think we get something pretty damn close to that. But not quite. The one clincher move was right here, having the patience. Have the patience to not check. Sometimes you've got to have the patience to not check. That's a key trick of the attack. But when you're getting material, how can you blame them? I think it's totally human. Totally human. White had an advantage here, but it went away relatively quickly. Relatively quickly. Oh, well. Now we get to the messy side of the game. That's right. We both did our usual bullshit, and it was just a quick blitz. Yeah, nothing's real. Nothing real. But we're very close to getting mated now. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that.